go.
Hello, it's Danny Halmo of the Formula Electric Vehicle Entertainment and Racing Association reporting to you live from Sunset Beach in Vancouver on Sunday, September 19th, 2021. I'm here today to announce that a brand new fever world record has been set in the world of electric vehicles by my friends Kent Rothwell and Harvey Soiter in this beautiful Audi e-tron. And this record began on last Monday in St. John's, Newfoundland, 9:29 a.m. and was completed successfully in Victoria, British Columbia, 11:29 p.m. Friday night. This record encompassed a journey involving over 9 hours on 2 ferry rides through 3 islands, 38 charging stops, all level 3 DC charging, fast charging, and 38 charging stops over 4 days, 18 and a half hours, and 7,078 kilometers was the entire length of the journey. So at this time, I'll ask Harvey a little series of questions. Tell us about your car. Tell us how your battery's holding up. Tell us what your purpose for this mission was. And looking back on this 10 years from now, what will you think would be your fondest memory?
Well, that's a lot of questions. Give me the first one again and I'll
tell us about the car.
The car is fantastic. It's performs flawlessly. It's super powerful, super comfortable. Handles great, quiet. It's just fantastic vehicle. I'm so happy that I have it. And it's an e-tron from Audi, and it's a 2019 model.
How's your battery been holding up?
It's actually holding up great. I've had it for now over 70,000 kilometers, and the trip from a year ago or 2 years ago to now, there really hasn't been any change in my ranges. It's been really, the battery's been holding up great.
And what was your driving force behind making this journey?
Well, first of all, was I have it in honor of my wife.
Right.
She had a ruptured brain aneurysm 21 years ago. She passed away actually from cancer 3 years ago. But her surgeon that's repaired her aneurysm, she supported him every Christmas with a nice check. And during her last days, she went into his office, and gave him a legacy donation. And it just made sense for me to just keep supporting Dr. Honey's fund through the Vancouver General Hospital Foundation on research on Parkinson's and other brain disorders. And that's what his main focus on his research, and that's what I wanted to continue to support in her name.
So 10 years from now, looking back, what do you think would be your fondest memory?
Well, being with Kent.
What about your ferry ride?
Oh, the ferry ride, yeah. The ferry ride, coming here on this drive was wanting to be able to get to the ferry.
In Newfoundland? Yeah,
in Newfoundland. We didn't want to take the extra 2 hours that it took to be there beforehand. And I talked to one of the ladies in the customer service, and she was so great. She allowed me to get on the ferry later, which allowed me to make a charge which took about just over an hour, and I was able to get on the ferry a little bit later, which reduced the time that I needed to take when I left Newfoundland at St. John's by an hour later. So I cut an hour off my time with her assistance.
All right, and Kent, what is the most important message you want to get out to the public after this journey?
Sure. Electric vehicles can charge up super fast, and they can travel across the whole country from island to island, in a few days. So I don't even know if gas vehicles can do that, because at nights most of the gas stations are closed, and yet most of the charging stations are lit up like a beacon in the night, and that makes electric vehicle travel.
You also mentioned during the trip that the comparison with gas stations being opened in the wee hours compared to electric. How about that?
Well, again, electric vehicle charging stations are open 24/7, and gas stations typically aren't. So, the lights are off in the canopies, the lights are off in their signs, the lights are off in their booths, but yet the lights on the charging stations are on. And we charge at a lot of Petro-Canada charging stations across the whole country. and it was really great to see that sign when we were driving into town, as well as the Electrify Canada stations that are building across Canada really quickly. It's worked out. Both worked really well.
So you just proved that you don't necessarily have a Tesla to travel high-speed charge rates across a large distance.
Right, exactly. So the charging network that we used, our charging networks, are universal. So they work for all vehicles, and Tesla's included if a Tesla has an adapter.
All right, well, thank you, gentlemen. That was very informative. This is Danny Halmo for Fever TV, checking out. Thank you.